What makes a truly elite footballer? Is it the Ballon d'Ors, the endless headlines, or the jaw-dropping highlight reels? Or is it something far more subtle? Because for every Messi or Ronaldo, every Haaland or Mbappe, there are a dozen players who consistently deliver at an elite level, season after season, trophy after trophy, yet somehow they fly under the radar. They're the unsung heroes, the quiet architects, the bedrock upon which dynasties are built. And today we're diving deep to uncover football's hidden gems. The players from the last decade who were secretly, consistently, devastatingly elite. Today, we're not talking about the superstars plastered on billboards. We're talking about the footballers who, despite their immense talent and consistent impact, rarely get the credit they truly deserve. These are the players whose contributions are often overlooked by the casual fan, but meticulously valued by their coaches and teammates. They are the tactical masterminds, the defensive anchors, the relentless engines, and the silent assassins who make the beautiful game truly beautiful. We've combed through countless stats, watched endless hours of footage, and considered the context of their impact to bring you a list of players who, in our humble opinion, were outrageously underrated in the last 10 years. Prepare to have your mind changed, and maybe, just maybe, discover some new favorite players. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the midfield metronome, the silent conductor who made one of the greatest club sides of all time tick. I'm talking about İlkay Gündoğan. For years at Manchester City, nestled amongst the dazzling brilliance of Kevin De Bruyne and the clinical finishing of their strikers, Gündoğan was the quintessential understated superstar. He wasn't always flashy, but his intelligence, his impeccable timing, his ability to glide into dangerous positions, and his uncanny knack for scoring crucial goals were second to none. Remember the 2020-21 season? He was Manchester City's top scorer in the Premier League with 13 goals from midfield, often arriving late in the box to convert chances. This wasn't a fluke. It was a testament to his tactical understanding and relentless work rate. He's often praised for his technical prowess, but his decision-making under pressure, his ability to control the tempo of a game, and his versatility to play as a deep-lying playmaker or an advanced attacking midfielder make him truly elite. Yet, how many times did you hear his name in the Ballon d'Or conversations compared to some of his flashier teammates? Not enough, in my opinion. Next, let's head to the fullback position, where we often see explosive talent, but rarely consistent, all-around brilliance without the massive hype. Enter Ricardo Pereira. When fit and firing for Leicester City, Pereira was arguably one of the most complete full-backs in the Premier League. His defensive solidity was unquestionable, consistently ranking high in tackles and interceptions. But it was his attacking prowess that truly set him apart. He possessed incredible dribbling ability, often beating multiple men to create space, and his crossing was consistently dangerous. Before his unfortunate run of injuries, particularly his ACL tear in 2020, he was a key figure in Leicester's top four pushes. His ability to impact both ends of the pitch, transitioning seamlessly from defense to attack, was truly elite. He was a force of nature down that right flank, a player who made Leicester genuinely exciting to watch, yet he rarely garnered the same transfer speculation or media attention as some of his counterparts at bigger clubs. His absence was always felt profoundly, showcasing just how vital he was. Now, let's talk about a player who embodies the heart and soul of his club, a true leader and a creative engine often overshadowed by the sheer dominance of other leagues. Lorenzo Pellegrini, captain of AS Roma, is a player whose influence often extends beyond simple statistics. Playing in Serie A, a league sometimes unfairly overlooked globally, Pellegrini has consistently delivered top-tier performances, acting as Roma's primary creative outlet and often their most influential player. He's known for his incredible vision, his ability to pick out a pass from anywhere on the pitch, and his dangerous set-piece delivery. But what truly makes him underrated is his versatility and work rate. He can play as a deep-lying midfielder, an attacking midfielder, or even out wide, always tracking back, always fighting for the ball. In the 2021-22 season, under Jose Mourinho, he scored 14 goals and provided 8 assists across all competitions, showcasing his direct impact. Yet outside of Italy, how many casual fans truly appreciate the consistent brilliance he brings? He's a complete midfielder, a modern orchestrator, and a true hidden gem. Moving to the backline, where defensive solidity often goes unheralded unless you're making last-ditch, heroic blocks every game, I'm shining a light on Pau Torres. Spanish international, formerly of Villarreal and now at Aston Villa, has consistently been one of the calmest, most elegant, and effective ball-playing center backs in European football over the past 5 years. His rise coincided with Villarreal's impressive run to the Europa League title and the Champions League semifinals. Torres possesses an incredible left foot, allowing him to bypass entire midfield lines with pinpoint long passes, launching attacks from deep. But it's not just his passing. His defensive positioning, his ability to read the game, and his composure under pressure are truly top tier. He's not a defender who relies on brute force. Instead, he uses intelligence and anticipation. Playing for a club like Villarreal meant he was often out of the immediate spotlight of the European giants, yet his performances against them were consistently outstanding. He's the kind of defender every top team wants, understated but profoundly effective, a true Rolls-Royce of a defender. And finally, let's talk about a striker who, despite a career littered with goals, somehow remains outside the elite conversation. Wissam Ben Yedder. His goal-scoring record, especially during his time at Sevilla and now Monaco, is genuinely staggering. He consistently maintains one of the best goal-per-minute ratios in Europe, often outscoring or matching players who command far more attention. Ben Yedder is a poacher par excellence. His movement in the box is elite, his finishing clinical with both feet, and he possesses a fantastic footballing brain, always finding pockets of space. He might not have the physical presence of a traditional target man or the blistering pace of a winger, but his intelligence and precision in front of goal are unmatched. For example, since joining Monaco in 2019, he scored over 100 goals for the club in fewer than 200 appearances. That's an incredible return. Despite these numbers, he's rarely linked with the biggest clubs, rarely mentioned in the same breath as the household names. He just quietly goes about his business, consistently finding the back of the net, making him one of the most underrated strikers of the last decade. So there you have it. 5 players who, in our opinion, were consistently elite over the last decade, but never quite got the universal recognition they deserved. İlkay Gündoğan's quiet brilliance, Ricardo Pereira's relentless engine, Lorenzo Pellegrini's creative leadership, Pau Torres' elegant defense, and Wissam Ben Yedder's clinical finishing. They are not defined by the hype, but by their unwavering quality, their significant impact on their teams, and their consistent ability to perform at the highest level. These players prove that true footballing greatness isn't always about the biggest headlines or the most viral moments. Often, it's found in the quiet efficiency, the subtle genius, and the relentless dedication that underpins every successful team. They're the gears that allow the flashy parts to shine, the foundations that hold up the grandest structures. And without them, the beautiful game would be far less beautiful, and certainly far less effective. What do you think? Did we miss anyone? Who are your picks for the most underrated players of the last decade? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into football's hidden gems, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more in-depth football content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.